So FirebatHero, still has some troops in, and there are no lurkers at all. So ZerO, he's going to have to completely rely on his Mutalisk Micro to get this done and protect his hatchery. FirebatHero, he's moving up. He's picking at the hatchery, but ZerO is not going to let that happen. ZerO is going to run in with some Zerglings and his Mutalisk and surround everything that FirebatHero has. So unfortunately, I don't think FirebatHero is going to be able to take this hatchery down. He had the right idea going in with the backup troops like that, but yeah, it just didn't work out. And now there are lurkers out. Finally, lurkers out on the map for ZerO, so he's going to be able to defend these bases more easily. And Queen's Nest coming up already for ZerO, so he's going straight for Defiler now. And FirebatHero, I think he is going for Science Vessels very soon. And yes, the lurkers getting ready to defend that base of FirebatHero to try to break into the 10 o'clock again. But I don't think he's going to be able to. I don't even think he's going to think about it. I think he's going to try to get his third base soon, just because he knows he's going to need to compete. He does have tanks coming out, so he's going to have the tanks. There's a science facility, so that means some science vessels are on the way. Barracks coming out for FirebatHero, and his economy is actually doing very, very well since it hasn't been harassed at all, I think. So his economy is doing great. He lost all of his troops on the ground, so that's hurting him. And I'm not sure how many drone kills he got at the 10 o'clock, if he got any drone kills up there at all. But yes, Irradiate being researched at the science facility. Here come these science vessels being prepared. And ZerO, he's going to try to get the contain here, and FirebatHero cannot let it happen. FirebatHero needs to get out some siege tanks and keep those lurkers from taking the high ground area and doing a contain on FirebatHero. Looking back to the Flash versus Hokie game, that is what Hokie tried to do to Flash. I'm not going to say how that went, but yeah, FirebatHero's got to stop that from happening. He's got to stop a contain from happening. Okay, here come the Mutalisk for more Mutalisk harass. Oh, and a Radiate there. So ZerO was trying to take out that science vessel, but he's not separating his mutas in time. He loses a couple mutas and damages all the rest. So those mutas are pretty much rendered useless now. And FirebatHero is going to push out with his troop. I'm not sure if he has enough medics on the ground, but he's going to try to force these lurkers back into the natural expansion of ZerO's. But FirebatHero is out in the middle of nowhere, so ZerO definitely could do a surround if he comes in from another side with troops. And now he's trying to take the high ground with these lurkers. And FirebatHero is going to have to use some siege tanks to take out those lurkers. Defiler mound coming out already for ZerO. So that means he's going to be a little bit lower on troops while he's doing all this teching. But in the long run, it'll definitely help him if he can get Consume out in time to fight back this army and be able to defend these choke areas. Yes, Zergs love to go for the little choked-in areas on this map, and FirebatHero is going to try to stop that from happening. He's inching forward with his tanks. He's going out with a dropship as well. I'm not sure what he has in the dropship, but he's going to drop inside the main, I think. He's going down in that direction. And ZerO's still trying to defend. He doesn't have defilers yet, so this could actually hurt ZerO a lot. He's putting down a sunken colony just to help himself defend and bide as much time as possible. I think he needs as much time before the Consume is researched for the defilers. And the Scourge are prepared for a drop, but ZerO probably sees this now. He's going to put his Zerg into his Scourge into the area. FirebatHero dropping one single Marine. Wah, wah. So that Marine's going to have to get a lot of damage done to even out that kind of damage that ZerO did. Oh, FirebatHero losing a ton of Marines there. Got a little bit overzealous, I think. Oh, no, he's being surrounded now. So this troop from FirebatHero is going to be completely destroyed. That tank's not even going to survive. So ZerO's done some excellent defense so far. And FirebatHero might have been a bit cavalier. Oh, FirebatHero being forced back by some stop lurkers, I think. I think those lurkers were stopped temporarily. Otherwise, I think FirebatHero would have known about them. But yes, the Nidus Canal out now for ZerO, so he's going to be able to go into full macro mode and be able to defend all the bases, including the 10 o'clock, and probably a new 10 o'clock that's going to come in soon. But yes, I thought FirebatHero was attacking the tree for a second. I was like, I didn't know that was possible. But yes, he was attacking the lurker underneath the tree, hiding under the tree. Wimp lurker. But yes, FirebatHero is scanning here, trying to see if there's another base coming up, but there's not. So that should be kind of a warning sign to FirebatHero that ZerO is focusing on troops now instead of a base. So he's going to have to use that information and be extra cautious about things like surrounds and defilers. He's trying to come up, irradiates the defilers. The defiler's going to come out, do a couple of swarms, but it's going to die right here. But those were very nicely placed storms, and it's going to keep that base protected for a while. One bunker up here for FirebatHero. What's in this bunker? Nothing. There is nothing in the bunker. So FirebatHero, he has a useless bunker defending his base. And now ZerO is going to probably make FirebatHero lift off that command center. He's got an awful lot of Zerglings in, and he has the high ground advantage. But yes, he loses every single Zergling. And FirebatHero runs away all of his SCVs, even though he has Marines in the area to pick them off. Okay, ZerO is going to come up and attack that base again. He's coming up with a couple of lurkers this time just to help him fight that base. And he's going up at the same time with lurkers into the middle of the map. So he could be doing a dual-pronged attack of some kind, maybe trying to go for that 3 o'clock and attacking the troops. No, he's throwing all of his troops over here to the 3 o'clock. He's got to watch out for mines, so one mine could completely destroy everything. Mine coming in, taking out 2 medics, but a lot of Zerglings as well. Firebat's in now for FirebatHero. Hero Firebat's going to be able to defend that 3 o'clock, no problem, I think. I mean, Dark Swarm isn't much of a factor when you have Firebats. But here comes the Nidus Canal being absolutely flooded with troops. So ZerO, he's going to be able to come down with some more defilers, some more Dark Swarm going on. Takes out 1 science vessel. ZerO's versus Terran is very, very good. Oh, FirebatHero putting the D-Matrix on that 1 tank and protecting it. So he's going to be able to deny this hatchery down here at the inside. Oh, ZerO did not cancel that. He has confidence in his micro here to be able to do this. He throws all very nicely placed Dark Swarm. FirebatHero is going to be forced to run away yet again, but he's coming in with reinforcements. He does not want this contain to fail. He wants to be able to take out this hatchery, and he stemmed his Marines so they can run in time. Going to be intercepted by the medics. And FirebatHero, he needs to take down this hatchery. This could be the deciding point in the game right here. If he can take down this hatchery, this could really swing the game into his favor. But yeah, he's got to do it. He's got to get within range of that hatchery first. And ZerO's pushing out with everything. Another D-Matrix of the tank. So the tank that might have been the same D-Matrix, I'm not sure, but the tank is no longer D-Matrixed. But all the siege tanks still in. And I'm still not sure how many of those tanks are within range of that hatchery, though. FirebatHero might want to think about inching up so he can get all 4 tanks, all 5 tanks or so, within range. He's trying to come up with his Marines to do this, being surrounded yet again by another Dark Swarm and the Science Vessel out. And I don't see any more Science Vessels out here for FirebatHero. I'm not sure where all of his Science Vessels are right now, but he needs one in to be able to see the lurkers. Protecting the medic who says chivalry is not dead, but some more lurkers coming up, an awful lot of lurkers coming up, and some Marines being intercepted by Zerglings. So yeah, FirebatHero, this is his entire goal right now, is to take out this base, but he's still not within range. He's still going to okay, here come the science vessels finally from FirebatHero. He was using them for defense at home,